Welcome back to the Fall Major Tournament Expert Division opening round, hole number 15. Here we're setting up for a sniper bounce-up shot. We're using a P3 plus, side spin 3 plus, wind 4 ball. I would highly recommend that you use either P4 or P5 here. That's going to do a couple of things for you. It will slow down your needle on the drive. It also ensures that you're not going to end up pulling into overpower for the approach shot. If you catch kind of a dead bounce, there is a possibility if you're using a P3 ball that you pull into overpower. Now you can still make the shot, but you'll have to play, overpower for your approach, and you'll have to tweak the offset just a little bit, being as you'll be playing full club plus some overpower. So if you have it, P4 or P5, side spin 3, wind 4 is what I would recommend you use here. So our starting position is APOC 5 and 6. You'll have 2/3 of the white ring in the left rough at the top of the +7. APOC 7, you'll have 1/3 of the white ring in the left rough, and APOC 8 will be white ring touching the left rough at the top of the +7. 6 top spin, 3 right spin, and we are going to adjust this shot P3 minus 20% max numbers. P3 minus 20 max, no curl, full overpower. All right, and that's one of the reasons I recommend using P4, P5. It will help slow down that needle and give you an easier time hitting perfect on the drive. Minor grates have been safe. Even a double grate left has been safe, but I can tell you right now, as you can see, this is my second shot. I set up at the wrong plus yards, and I hit a double or a triple grate right, and my first drive went into the water. I was also set up at the top of the +8, which is why we're setting up at the top of the +7 to give us a little bit more cushion there. For our approach shot, the adjustment is P3 plus 30% at slider. We're using a set spin of 4.2 backspin and 3 left spin. No curl, and we're playing it with circle drop overpower. You're going to want to pull this approach shot with a slight 1201 flicker. Avoid pulling any 1159 here. So we're also doing a top of the white ring fairway fringe check. You saw me do it there. I don't know if you can see it, but the tip of the ball guide is just barely into the front of the cup, center of the cup. We're not going through the cup, right? So into the front center of the cup, but not through the cup with the tip of the ball guide. That's with spin added. Remember to pull your slight 1201 here. So the top of the white ring fairway fringe check numbers are as follows. +12 is 78, 11 is 75, 10 is 72, +9 is 69, +8 is 66, +7 is 63, 6 is 60, +5 is 57, +4 is 54, +3 is 51, +2 is 49, +1 46, 0 is 43, -1 is 41, -2 is 38, and -3 is 35. There is also a chance that you'll be set up in plus yards here. The 0 is 70, plus 1 is 72, plus 2 is 75, 3 is 77, 4 is 80, 5 is 82, 6 is 85, 7 is 87, 8 is 90, 9 is 92, 10 is 95, 11 is 97, and 12 is 100. And that is if you're set up in plus yards. If you are set up in plus yards and you are using a P3 ball, there's a good chance that you're going to end up pulling into overpower on your approach. Here's what I'll tell you about that. If you're pulling into overpower, pay close attention to how much you pull into, and you're going to want to use about a quarter of a ring more overpower than you pull into. It's very tricky. It's very easy to add too much overpower. Because it's hard to judge, exactly what you need. So do your best to try and pull only about a quarter of a ring more overpower than whatever you adjusted into. Otherwise, you're most likely going to miss the shot high because you added too much overpower. Beyond that, this is actually a pretty good chance to drop this albatross using a Kingslayer, P4 or P5, side spin 3, wind 4 ball. You can use Kingmaker here, but I don't recommend it simply because it is almost a straight headwind on our approach shot, and that increased wind that you're going to get is going to cause you some problems. Most likely it's going to cause you to pull it into overpower because it's P3 and you have increased wind. It's also going to make your drive probably a little bit shorter from the increased wind, which also increases the chances of you having to play overpower on your approach. Now, if you don't really care too much about it, you can still get across the gap and you can still get down to the hole with a Kingmaker. It's just a bit tougher of a shot to pull off, but should still be an easy eagle if that's what you're looking for. So, good luck. I hope you all get the drop, and we'll catch you on the next one.